Hey, what's up YouTube? So this is the other tripod that I got, and this is actually, this is the second time I bought this. This is the first time I bought this was like about 5 years ago-ish, and here it is on eBay. So it's called the Hot Portable Mini Travel Octopus blah 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 blah, and it's like less than $2, but it takes a while to get here since it's coming from overseas. If anyone does eBay regularly, you probably know how that goes. You could probably get it for a couple dollars extra if you buy from a US seller, and it'll come faster. But this is a tripod that I got back in the day, when I first started making like YouTube videos and stuff. And it was like my favorite tripod. I had one of these big heavy duty kinds from when like my family bought a big camera a long time ago when I was a kid. And that was just kind of a little overkill because this was the camera that I was shooting stuff on. So like to have that on that's just kind of like really, I don't know, awkward. So ended up getting this just for YouTube. I was like, all right, let me just see what's the cheapest thing out there. And then I got this, came from China. And over the years, I always used to leave this clip on this camera here, and somebody took it off and doesn't know where they put it and stuff like that. So basically the tripod was useless because you need this little clip on it. I used to leave it like attached to the camera like that at all times. So here's what it is. It's just basically you kind of clip this in. There are different kinds, by the way. So my favorite one is this one with this little ball head. Some of them are kind of like this. Ignore this piece right here. Some of them just came up to a plate, and then you screw it onto the plate. The benefit of that is that there's no little clip to lose, but to take it on and off, you have to untwist the thing every time. This thing is nice because you just press this little button in, and you can slide stuff in and out. So it's like locked in, and then you press this little button, and it slides out. So that's why I kept this clip always on this camera. But yeah, so this is basically my favorite tripod. It's good for little cameras. Can get all sorts of angles, can do all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's just the best. It's under $2, which is really nice. The only thing is, do not lose this clip. The other option is to go with this kind. I mean, this is obviously a way bigger one, but it just has this plate here where you have to twist it on and off every single time. You could do that, and I think that's a little bit cheaper also, but this is the one that I really like. So this is really good. Let me see. So here's one thing that I didn't show you guys in the end of that last video, I guess, but this came with this thing, this red and black one. So this is a little cell phone holder. So let's pretend, I mean, I was using it, so I can't use it while I'm showing it to you. So let's pretend this camera is a cell phone. What we would do is we would just, well, this piece goes to that monoprice type tripod. So you take that out. Okay, so that's basically what you're looking at. There's a little screw here. This thing is like connected on springs, so there's some tension, and then that will hold your camera in place. So boom, your camera's in place like that. Now all you do is, well, so you would connect something like this to that right there, and then that would clip on right here, like so. So that's how that works. It's a really good addition. You might be able to find them separate without having to buy the tripod, but it came with this one, which was like $11. So I'd suggest if you're going to do a lot of stuff with your phone, this is like a really good thing to have. And combined with this, that would make a really portable, kind of handy little tripod that you could use. So let me show you how it looks when it's all put together. Just prop that up. Oh. There we go. So I'm just unscrewing this little clip right here, taking this mount off, and if you screw this little piece down here into this, and then you slide this little clip into here. So that's kind of what it looks like right there. This camera is heavier than my iPhone, so if we were to put that on there, it would be a good demonstration. Oh, this little thing is there for grip, and apparently it fell off and I didn't even notice it, so be careful with this, because the metal is slippery without it. So it's a little rubberized grip right there. And yeah. If only I had more hands. There we go. So that's what it looks like, basically. And if you do angles like that, all you got to do is make sure the leg is there to support it. But it can handle all sorts of weird kind of angles. I mean, if it can handle this, it can handle pretty much any angle you throw at it. You probably wouldn't be taping something like at this angle, but there you go. You can take it. So if you were really nervous, I'd say that maybe put a thing of Velcro around this, because sometimes this tension might not be enough for the weight. Like, see, I mean, something like that probably won't happen. There's foam here for friction. There's this little rubber piece here for friction. So that's probably unlikely, but if you were nervous, if you were doing like a really high shot and your camera would fall, like, you know, a couple miles down into a crevice, and I don't know, you don't want that to happen, then I'd say like throw some Velcro around it just to secure it. I mean, use your imagination, rubber bands, something like that, something that just loops to the back of this and holds the camera like that. That would be good enough. But I think I've gone a little too long on this video. Either way, excellent tripod, under $2. I suggest getting it from, if you really are looking for a guy to get it from, or if you're wondering who I got it from, this guy, Nyan Raja. It's a pretty good seller. It took about a month to get here, maybe less than a month, but yeah, that is the thing. I'm gonna throw this on here right now, and boom, now I am ready for some steady action shots. Steady action shots, I mean still shots. So yeah, that's this tripod. So all these tripods, this one was, I forgot the price. This one was like 11 bucks. This one, the one that I'm using under this camera right now, was like $2. Really good, because I got like that fake GoPro, the Eken H9 and stuff like that. So these things will all kind of come in handy, and they weren't very expensive. If you're getting this one for a DSLR, I suggest you get this little ball head, which was like $3. But super affordable stuff, and it's going to make your videography easier. So that's worth it too. All right, take it easy.